camera square, as it is the first time that I have gone live. So it's a little bit of a trial and error. All right, I think we're good there. Now, let me go ahead and log in over here so that I can see your comments. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Let's see. I can see your comments. All right, let me turn this down. All right. Yep, I'm alive indeed. All right, now looks like I could see most of the board. See what I'm doing here. Got the cards. So I am ready to go. I just want to see if it'd be a little easier if I just tweak this just a smidge here. So I'll give it a small adjustment. Sorry about this. Like I said, first time doing this live, so hopefully that'll be better. All right. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's centered. All right. Okay, folks. Well, I'll try to do my best to just keep an eye on your comments over here, which are off the screen and to my left side. And I have set the game up already for the solo player experience. I'm going to play against the easy bot because I have no delusions of grandeur. I know that if I don't, I'll probably lose spectacularly. At least with the easy bot, I will have some opportunity to win. Okay, so we'll go with duck soup. Now to do that, I'm going to set up the solo deck really quickly. And so we'll shuffle all of these, shuffle the zeros. So we need 1, 0, and 2 ones for this. Put those in there. And then 1, 2, and 2 zeros. And then eventually we'll need 1, 3, and 2 zeros, and 2 4s, and 1 0. So we'll put these off to the side as they are not going to be in play. And here's my 4 deck, which we'll put over there, and my 3 deck, which we'll put over here. And then we're going to use this 0 card to determine what, pardon me, I dropped something, what skill he's going to go up on. So he's going to go an extra 1 over here, and everything else is as it should be. Okay, so put that over there. We'll shuffle these up, and then we'll see who's going first. All right. Okay, so let's slide this into place. All right. Now, who's going first? Let's see. Yeah, a nice little filler indeed. All right. So it looks like I'm going first. He's going second. Please, if I do make any rules, errors, or mistakes, feel free to correct me. I'll try to keep a good look on the comments there, but we'll see what's going on. How you doing, Kit Carpo? All right. So to begin, I'm going to be placing, so he goes to place first because we do it in reverse order. So let's see where he's going to place his still. Spot 6 is occupied. Spot 14 is occupied. I should say not occupied, but off limits. 4 is open. So he's going to place his still here. I don't think at the beginning he gets this bonus. So we're just going to shuffle these in. So there is his still. He does not place a family member like I do on the docks. All right, so we're going to keep these cards kind of over here, smidge. That'll be for the city draws. Okay, and we are up there. Now, for me, first thing I'm going to do, so I have to place this guy. I have $15 here, and you could see my money in the safe off to the side. This game is Speakeasy. Setup was, I don't know, about, when you know what to do, it's about 5 to 10 minutes. When you follow the instructions, it takes a lot longer just because it takes some time to read it all. Probably 20 minutes for the first setup, but it becomes really obvious when you just pull out the bits and know where they have to go afterwards. So, okay. So first, let's see. I'll put that guy in a second down. I am going to try and maybe fail. I'm going to try to do my best to use my distillery, but I don't want to build it first. I do want to build it eventually in one of these two areas, just because it's nice and central. And so I think the first thing I'm going to do actually, though, is place a speakeasy in this spot, and I'm going to guard it so that I don't have to deal with any shenanigans. So let's go ahead and do that first. It's going to cost me $3. We are going to most likely move these a little closer so I don't have to reach so far. So $3. And I think I'm going to put it here. And with this guy here, this is like basically he does not exist, right? Because when you have the policeman in play, it's basically like my building doesn't exist. But I really want in this place because this is a good spot for me to A, get a lot of money for the goal here, and B, having this here and maybe a casino down here will allow me to get this, which is worth 20. All right, so I've got that built. That cost me a couple. Now I have to move this, and for sure, the first thing I want to do is move my power because I have a feeling I'm going to have to duke it out sooner rather than later. Okay, then I get to play one card and take the top. And I'm going to play this one, and I get to take the top bonus. Do I want to play this one? Actually, I'm not sure I do because I do want to protect that right away. So the answer is no, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to place this one right here and get a helper card. So it gives me helper card, which I'm going to take the one that allows me to get some extra strength in one of my bonuses because that's what this does in the top. And I have one leverage. And then I get to put this guy down here to go to a dock. And the dock in this district is the brown one. The best thing for me, I really would like to try to take this one over sooner rather than later, but it's very strong. So I'm probably going to go with the one that's near the white, this one right here, which would then be over here. And so why don't we do that? We're going to go ahead and put this guy here. And I'm going to get the, let's see, I'm going to get the card actually. So we're going to go like this. And I'll take the green card. All right. So now we got the green card. I wish I could have gotten a better one that boosted my range, but alas. Okay, so that means, no, I don't take the card. That's right. Oh, yes, I do because of this. Yeah. All right, so that is my setup turn done. That's his setup turn done. Now we begin the 4 rounds, and it starts with me. First thing I want to do is get this guy protection. And so to do that, I will take my capo over here and we'll put it over here to get another family member. And I'll take that family member and I can put the family member here because I can store 1. I could also put them right out there, but I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to play. So I have a choice. I could do this side or that side. This side makes sense because I've got the card. So I'll get a temporary loyalty. Put this over here. Then I'm going to play this card right here, which will give me, oh, that's too bad. Let me just think about this for a second. Gaining this, I don't have a bonus here. So it probably doesn't make sense to play this card yet, actually. What makes more sense, well, I need the loyalty more than anything else. So I'm going to put that out. It gives me 2. And I also get another, get the opportunity. I did this a little bit backwards, but I'm going to spend the $1 to buy this temporary goon, which I might need. That was part of this action over here, the top one. I got my loyalty. I played this, and that's really not even going to help me at all because I don't have enough loyalty to do the whole thing. So I should probably not even done that, but I'm not going to back it out because I'm playing live, and I know you guys don't want to see that. You waste your time. All right, so instead, what I will do is when I get this free guy, I will put him on this space up here. That way I can get one of these. And then the card will at least do something. I will get another family member, which I can put in my area right here, which is good. And then I have 2 loyalty. I don't have quite enough to stand it up and protect that guy right now. Probably could have thought that through a little better. Anyway, let's see what he's going to do. So he is going to place his guy on this one. And then he's going to move up in that. Oh, by the way, so I moved up here. I should be at this space. He is here. Now he is 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's at the 6th space. Yeah. See at the 6th space. All right. And then I'm just making sure I got it all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for me. 1, 4, 5, 6 for him. Okay. Then he's going to sell barrels. Well, he doesn't have any barrels to sell. And so he can't do that. And he can't get barrels over here yet either. He can transport them from there, but he can't get them yet. Then he's going to build this guy. Where is he going to build it? He is going to try to go to space 11, which is right there. So he definitely can build here. Put this off to the side. How did he get his 1? I don't remember where that came from. I think I was just setting up in a mad frenzy and accidentally put one there because I don't remember where that came from. Where would it have come from? I don't know. Put that right here. So he got his 1. Oh, I know where he came from. He built his first distillation. Duh. Okay. Then he also gets this card that scores him the most points, which is a 10, which it doesn't matter which. So he's going to take this. We're just going to set these piles of cards down here. Do it in like a ascending order there. All right. So he has that from this. He's built this. Then he wants to rob a ship in his district where he is. And he basically does not have, let me make sure I do this part right. This always confuses me a little. This is one of the few actions that is a little different than the way you do it. Not too much, but when you attack a rummer ship, Joe gains 1 from your pocket for each of your family members you use. He always has enough. He attacks the ship with the most barrels, and he's going to gain $5. Okay, so he's going to get his $5. And which one has the most barrels? The most barrels is going to be, they're all tied. So then what? It'll be, he attacks the ship in the lowest numbered district, which would be this guy right here, because this is in District 1. So he's going to attack this ship. So he takes this, and he puts this next to his still, which is over here. All right. Okay, then what else? He gets this. He got the $5, which is going to be down here. And that should be it. So we take this card out of the game. Once you play a card for the AI, it's a once and done. All right, and then this just stays. We'll just keep it over here. Okay, let's see what comments have said. So is this like Lisboa? Play a card, take an action. Yeah, it's a lot like that. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Lita Vital Asserta games are fantastic. And the game is Speakeasy. You know what I should do? Just because this might come up again for people who are joining later. So if I put this kind of right here, you'll know what, well, that's going to be distracting, but maybe I can put it over here. You'll kind of see it and you'll be able to tell what game it is. Speakeasy. Huh? Give that a shot. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's his newest one. It is a very good game. Great board presence, too. Okay. Back on to it. Back to me now. Now, I kind of goofed that up. I mean, because playing this early, I wasn't able to put it out, so I'll have to fix it up. And I also should have drawn a card, which I am going to draw now, which at the end of my turn, that's how I should have ended. Sorry about that. All right. See, now that's what I like right there. But I'm not going to do that yet. All right, so I'd like to lean into being able to produce with my still. In order to do that, it's this. It's also a tough one because that one is the one that does the robbery. But the first thing you do is you can always play one of your helper cards. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to play this helper card right now. And then what am I going to upgrade? So the distillery that I have, I haven't built it yet. I was going to build it there, but that's not going to happen. I might upgrade the range first. Now I'm going to upgrade Mr. Protection here. Yeah, we're going to start there. All right, so that boosts me up one. Okay, that way I can have a few more family members. Now, kind of tempted to do that again, but not yet. Okay, so I could try to rob the boat, and in doing that, I need some more help. Well, that doesn't help me really because I'll do the negotiation first. I like that action. It's a good one to do. So let's do that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take, is there another helper here that would help me? Yes, there is, and this one's a great one. We're going to take the helper instead of moving forward. So we'll play that in a little bit. That is a different color bottle than me, and it's also worth 20 points. Now, who do I want and what do I want? I'm going to spend $2 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. $2 more to get the last goon. I've got a temporary goon here, which will help me with my strength. And then I'm going to negotiate with the, with whom? Probably the guy that lets me defend for free to start. So Texas over here will let me call on her to defend without paying for it. She's worth 4. When I use her to attack things, I have to pay for it. But when I use it to defend, well, that might be just my still. That's not the greatest. Is that just my still? Hold on, because that's not worth it to me. Oh, yeah, it's just my still. Yeah. Let's do somebody else. Where was she? I hate doing that. I hate picking it up and then deciding otherwise. So she would have been in 15. I think what I'm going to do is this guy. We'll get 2 city tiles. That was for 3. So I'm going to strike a deal with 3 here. We're going to get 2 city tiles. And then I can spend $5 to hire him for 4 for takeovers. Now, the 2 city tiles, I think the best thing to do would be the cell tile and this one, which would give me the opportunity to move that up, which is good. I always like to get stronger there. Yeah, the insert was included as far as I can tell. I bought the one that was on the Kickstarter, so that all came with it, and so was this and the other. Yeah, that I think that's all just part of the standard edition. All right. Now, what do we got here? So we decided to do that. So we've got that done. My turn's over. I at least have some muscle I can negotiate with. All right. We got Waxy Gordon. Okay. What's the other guy going to do? He's going to go one up on this, which moves him here. And then he's going to do protection. He protects one. He only has one. No, he has two, but he'll protect this first. Neither of them have police officers, so that's what he's going to do. His turn is complete. Back to me. I have to get the protection out. And I think the best thing to do would be, first we're going to play this, get our temporary 2 protection. Yeah, that's gonna help. So 2 protection, 1, 2. And then what I'm going to do is, I feel like I've leaned into this a little bit heavy, but I could do that. That would be probably the better move. And then we'll finish it up with that last move. That'll work. Okay, so we're going to go here. I have to discard a card. I don't really want this card. I'm going to do the turn order flip. That would pay for us in casinos, but we don't have any casinos. Now, in order to go here to be cheaper, I got to discard another card, which unfortunately is going to be the sell action card, I think. Is it going to be that? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to play this card here as one of the 2 different actions. Actually, first, I might as well do this. I'm going to play this first. So that goes up. And then I get a free family member. And luckily, I have a place to put him. And then my second one is going to be this. So I'm going to play this to build that still. It's going to cost me 5. Gives me another temporary protection. And I want to put it in space 9. Yeah. All right. Then those are my 2 there. Then I'm going to play this card here. It's going to replace this. I get to move up again. Now I'm here. This goes away. And in doing so, I finally get to defend people, which is what I did it for in the first place. So it takes 2 per guy, right? So I only have 1. So this temporary 1 becomes my second 2. Here we go. I'm defended. I'm now on the board there. And I'm going to pay 2 more temporary to put my second 1 out right here in preemptive defense of my still. That was a long and convoluted way to do what I really wanted to do a little more efficiently, but them's the breaks. Okay, now what's he going to do? Oh, I got to draw a card. Drawing a card. I don't even know if I drew a card after I negotiated either. Shame on me. That's what I get. Get distracted. So if I didn't, I just rip myself off. I don't know if I could. 1, 2. I spent 3, 4. Start with, yeah, I think I did do it. Okay, what is he going to do? He wants to deliver. So he's going to transport. So this goes up 1. And then he's going to deliver this to his nightclub. And he goes I always forget to put them out too. Shouldn't do that. Where's that? That is this guy. And previously, this should have been on the policeman, this guy right there. Yep. Okay, so we're still square. Now, last turn in this round, what do I need to do? Well, I'm not going to win this district, but I am going to at least get the 10 points. In order to win this district, I'd have to build something. And it'd be really hard because I wouldn't be able to defend it in time, so that's almost impossible. I've got nothing going on in this district. Could I build something here? He's got that. If I was to build something, I'd have to do it here, and I'd immediately have to fight over it. But that would allow me to get 30. Well, 20 at least, because that. So that's tempting. Over here, I tie for the 40, so we'll both get 30. So I'm not concerned about that unless he gets it for me right out from under me, but I'm going to gamble on that. So I'd like to get some presents here. I have $4, which is not a lot of dollars. Yeah, it's not a lot of dollars at all. And to be honest, I don't think it's going to really benefit me to pull that off. So if I was to try to rob that boat, I've got power of 2, that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. It is not enough to get the job done because you can't commit them. What about a takeover? What about a takeover? That's not going to help me. All right, what I think I'm going to do is build, and then I get to take a card. I'd love to play a card. Or yeah, that's what I'll do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get one of these that I don't have. Oh, they're all just 5s, but this one gives me at least a card. Oh, I already have that one. That stinks. This is a free delivery, which could be helpful. Need to make up some lost ground for my earlier mistake. And then with that, you know what? It's better if I just boost my strength. Forget this card. I'm going to boost my strength because I need to take over some of these things anyway. So I'm going to boost the strength. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. I am going to take that card. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Now, here, I'm going to build. I can build up to 2. I'm going to tap into my safe. So the first one I'm going to build is interesting. Yeah. I want to build this so I get that goon for free. So here's 3. I get a goon for free because of this benefit. This is going to go into this spot right here. That way I can start to get my sail engine going. That way at least I have presence here. All right. Now the second thing, I think, even though I might, no, because the cop is coming. So I'm not going to be able to figure out if I've got it. Unless I do something that, well, there's no way. There's no way. All right, so the next one should be what? So a casino would be really good there, but it's very expensive. It'll cost me too much money. I don't even have enough money for a casino. I had to spend $24 for that. That would really be punitive. So I'm really not going to go for the gusto there. I think the best thing for me to do would be to get some more presence in here. Take the 30 away. Can I even do that? I really can't because, well, I can go right where he is. So I can. And that's good. That'll stop him from getting it. Okay. So I'm going to end up having to spend money out of the treasury here. So this is going to cost me $6 from this, or I can spend 1 here and it'll cost me 4 from there. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get 6 back. Toss that in. Now I've unlocked my bonus, which is good. This is going to go here. And unfortunately, I can't really get this benefit. There's nothing I can do. So maybe the better thing actually would be to spend a little bit more. So spend $4 more. Instead of building that one, I'll build this one so that I can at least get something for that. I hate leaving bonuses on the table. So we'll at least put him up there. Okay, so my turn is complete. Now he is going to take his last. Oh, no, it's not complete. I need this. All right. Now, he's going to move this again. He's going to go up. And then he's going to sell. So he sells here. He sells for 10. All right, so he gets 10 bucks. His turn is now complete. Now we have finished the first act. All right, we've taken 4 turns. So what we do now is we go through this top part and it begins, but let's just take a look at what you guys have said here. Yep, thank you for coming. Which Lacerda do I recommend playing solo, David C? This one. This is a great solo Lacerda game. It really is. It's winnable. It's strategic. It's fun. The solo bot does a really good job in not being too convoluted. This is definitely the place I would go. All right. Yeah, bots are easy to control. It's a good challenge. I totally agree with you, Jerome. Oh, well, that's for Kanban EV solo. And that's a good one, too. I have a harder time with that one just because it is a tough game to not get bounced out. But I know I think it was you actually provided me some guidance, and I got to try that to not get immediately whopped. But there is no whomping on this one. You will be able to play the whole game regardless. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we got to do with the mob stuff, all right? So we are going to we're going to shuffle these up and see where they're going to go. All right, the first one is going to be Benjamin Bugsy Siegel, and he's going to go in 5. So 5 is here. He's going to try to attack me. He's got 6 plus 2 is 8. That's going to be expensive, and I'm going to have to deal with him now. So let's do this. So we're going to put the 8 out. Well, no, he's got 6. So you put the 6 out, and then he has a plus 2. And then he is going to build. Sorry about my head here. This is just a tough game to reach and get everything going. Right here, actually. Now, in order for me to beat him, I have to come up with 8 strength. Okay, so to do 8 strength, right now I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could spend 5, ultimately 10 bucks, to defend. Because that would be 3 and 7, and 1 more is 8. So I actually have to spend 10 of my dollars to do that, unfortunately. So that's very expensive. A goon, he does not succeed in attacking me there. All right, so we defended because I was able to call on him. So they gave me 4, plus the 3 is 7, and I had to spend 1 goon is for 8. Okay, now let's see what's the next one here. The next one is going to be District 12. District 12 happens to be Jack Legs Diamond. All right, so Jack Legs Diamond, he will be this, and his is a 5. Boy, I wish I could have fought him instead. That would have been cheaper. Where's a 5? Here we go. All right. We have finished those 2. Now, we're going to we'll put these 2 out wherever they go. And they're going to go in spot 4. No, spot 4 and spot 13. Coming at me again. And then we're going to put out the 4 police officers into these spots right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Now we do an evaluation of the territories. And in this first one, I have presence. We're tied here. So he has 1, 2, 3 districts. I don't have any defense, but neither does he. Why didn't he defend that? Didn't he? Oh, because he only was able to do 1. And so I take precedence here. So I have 2. This guy has 1, 2, 3. So he has 3 and he has none. So as far as I understand, because I control this. So that means he will get the 30, but you don't pay the mob, and I get 20, which I desperately need, even if it is in my safe. Okay, so that's good. Now we come here. He's definitely getting that. So he's getting the 20. Actually, no. He's not, because the mob has 2 spaces. So he'll be here. He has just the 1 space, and I have the 1 space. So what's going to happen is neither of us are going to get anything. We're going to get 0, which is fine with me. At least it's a push. All right. And then over here, the mob has 1, and I have 1. So instead of 40, I'll get 30. And I really needed that. That's a huge, important pickup. Okay. All right. So now we are on to Act 2. And it begins with him. So we're going to take these 2 cards, and we're going to shuffle him into this deck of 3 right here. Not looking, not looking, not looking. Okay. And then we are off to the races here. So we're going to get his stuff back. One of these guys goes out of the game. One of my guys go out of the game. And all right. With that solo bot board, it looks like some money was put into the solo aspect. Yes, it was. It absolutely was. And they did a great job. They really did do a great job with the solo on this one. Very approachable, very doable. Okay, what's he going to do first? He is going to put his guy on this space, and he's going to move this, which is going to bring him up here, unlocking his ability to make that happen. He is going to place this in a spot. We're going to shuffle these again because it's the end of the round. In a city spot. Where is he going? All right, spot 9. Is 9 available? It's where I am, but it's available. He will also get one of these cards. Right now, he'll take the 10 because of that bonus icon. And he will put this in spot 9, right where I am. Take this. He will then move barrels. There are no barrels to move. So when there are no barrels that he has to move, he will actually take a barrel from the one with the most barrels and then the cheapest, which would be this one right here. And he will then put it into one of his spots, or actually he gets to take 3 barrels. But he doesn't need 3 barrels, right? Because let's see. He does take according... I got to look at this. In fact, I know that's the way it is. He's going to transport 3 barrels because he has 3 things. So he's going to put 1 here, and then 1 here, and then 1 at his still. And then he's going to sell. And he can sell up to 3, which he only has 2 places to sell right now. And he is still selling for the lower amount. He's going to get 10 and 5, so that's $15 for selling. Let's get his 15. All right. It's great to be live. Never done this before. It's a little distracting, but I love doing it. It's no problem at all. Okay. Why did I have that out? I already built it. Okay. So then we've sold. We're good. There we go. Out of the game. My turn. Now, I really need to build up some board presence, but I also need to get some strength together to, oh, and when he did this, I have to remember to move the boats. So the white boat, where is that? Goes here. He took one from the blue boat. It goes here. And he took one from the yellow boat. It goes here. The boat that I was hoping to do, and never put this up, is the white boat. The white boat is still in here, and if I want to rob it, I better do it soon. They use $5 per barrel, which of course I don't have. I have one barrel. That kind of stinks. Let me make sure I understand that payout though, because that's a unique one for me. I haven't seen it yet. $5 per barrel next to your buildings. Yeah, that's right. Next to my buildings. That is not helpful. What will be better is to find a way to make barrels. To do that, I want to play a card. I mean, I guess I could do all this. Okay, let's try it out. Let's go for it. This may not be the best idea. We're going to go for it, though. So, move this up one. Now I can make 2 barrels. Play this. And I'm going to produce 2 barrels. Am I still? Then if I want, I can rob a boat. Well, I absolutely am going to knock over a boat. I know you can put it here too. I just like to put it on the board. So the one I wanted to rob has to be in this. I can either take, it's really got to be this one because nothing else is here if I want to be able to do it. So that would be worth 6. 7, 8, 9. Darn, I don't have enough. You cannot hire these guys to do that. So I guess I'm just going to be happy with what I have. I'm not able to do this bottom action. But I will save this to play it later. So that's why I didn't play it now. Now, I'd like to get one of these transporter ones. That's a transporter right there. I like to do this anyway. All right, back to him. He is going to go to the guy I went to. So he can't go there. So what he does instead is he goes to the park. And he will go here. And he will then move me to the park. See, I've never actually, it's interesting. This is the first time this has happened for me where he's gone to the park. I've never taken the park action. The several games I played, never done that. So I basically get to do, I don't know if I physically swap him or not. Yeah, I think I do. So he goes there and then this swaps like that. So before I forget, I'll take my little action here, which is going to be a cooked book for sure. I need to get those bonuses. Now he is going to then move this over 1. And then he is going to produce the 1 barrel at his still. And then he is going to rob a boat. He's going to rob a boat with the they're all tied in barrels, so he's going to rob the boat that I wanted to rob, darn it. Okay, so at least I get $2 for it because he uses my help. So I get $2. And then he gets this, takes this over here. So he's got 2 of these now. And now it's Act 2, so he's going to get $10. Let's go ahead and change him out for some. Oh, he doesn't have enough yet. All right, $10. And then this is going to come out. I'm not going to forget this time. He doesn't have anybody to send away. That is the end of his turn. For me, I'd like to move these things so I could actually sell these things. So if I play this card, I should be able to move up to my capacity, which is 1 barrel, 2 spaces, which isn't the greatest. Oh, actually, it'll turn out okay. I can't get all the way over there, but that's all right because I can load both these barrels. I can go 1 and 2. Put that up there. That's all right. I'm okay with that. Now, I'd like to sell those things so I actually have some cash because I'm just broke. So to sell them, it would be throwing a party. Where's my party? right here. That would be Mr. Upgrade, etc. Or I could do this again, which I think I'm going to do because I have so many of these. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to discard this. I can't afford to do that one again. I got to go forward there. He doesn't have a casino. We don't have to pay out. Then I get to take 2 different actions. The first one is going to be to activate some of these. So I'm going to activate this right here. And then that moves me up. When I move up, that gives me the opportunity to draw a card and a, let's see, so let's draw a card. And I get one of these other bonus cards, followers. Man, these are all cheap. Stinks. I think, though, the best thing would be some more book cookers. All right. And then I'm going to actually cook 2 books to get some money in the safe. Now, the first one that I can physically do, I can't quite get there yet. Can't get there. I think I can only do this. 1, 2. Yeah, this is not the best move right now. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I play a card instead. Well, first, I'm sorry. I got to finish what I was doing. So I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell. So to sell these 2 barrels, I sell. And I'm going to make. Oh, you know what I realized? Sorry, guys. I was reading this wrong. Every time I was giving him $10, he should have gotten $15. So I'm going to give him an extra 10. I don't know how I was seeing 5 and 10. I just wasn't looking at it clearly. So here's that, because he sold twice. So he's got his money now. All right. Now, for me, I'm going to sell here and here. That'll be $20. There we go. It's crunchy, Benjamin. It is definitely crunchy. And so I apologize for any mistakes I'm going to make. But I think I'm good so far. Okay. Now I still this second turn. Do I play a card? I might want to play a card. Because then I can get more going. Or do I cook the books? The only thing the problem with cooking the books right now is I don't have a lot that I can deal with. I'm like just short of a lot of things. I think I'll play a card. So I'm going to get a free goon. And then I'm going to produce more barrels. And that is going to be 2 more barrels. Which is fine. I have no problem with that because I would love to sell them too. All right. So that is going to be my action there. And now I draw a card. I definitely need to draw this. And yes, good. He has 1 turn left. I have 1 turn left. His 0 is going to be to do this, as a matter of fact. So he's going to go there. Nobody has a casino, so no payout. And then he's going to cook 3 books. And unfortunately, this is going to be pretty punitive to me because he's stolen from the boat twice. That means he just got $30 right off the bat. And so he does not have. The other thing I think he will do is this one here. So that really was punitive. Maybe I should have taken that one. Oh, well. Okay. We're done. Last turn for me. What can I do? Well, I'm definitely going to play this to get 2 more books. And I think I want more protection. Why? Because it's good for this, which is important. I have a guy standing there. I have just enough to do it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to play this guy over here. I'm going to get a family member. I'm not going to buy a goon. I feel like I've got enough goons. Then I am going to get a temporary play this, which gives me another family member, which I'm going to put on the dock. And where am I going to put this family member on the dock? Oh, I could put him over here. No, I want him on the dock. I need to rob a boat. It's going to be probably in that dock. So if I put it over here, I'll be able to draw a card, which I feel like I'm low on cards. Or I could put it over here. Yeah. Let's draw a card. Let's draw the I feel like I'm going to need to do a lot more of that. Okay. And then I get to do protection. Well, I've got 4 protection right now. 2, 3, 4, which is enough for me to put one guy out. And the one I'm going to protect is going to be this one, because if I don't put it here and he protects, he's going to win that district, and I'm going to be quite upset. And that's it. All right. So back to it. Let's see here. Yeah. Every one of Lacerda's games are crunchy that I've ever played. All the big ones, at least. Okay. So we're done. We are going to now do the mob takeover and everything else. So we're going to take C stack. We are going to shuffle. And the first one's going to go here. It's going to be Gertrude. And Gertrude, oh Gertie there, it's going to go in 4. And she's going to go with an 8. That is a big deal. I'm going to have to deal with that. 8 plus 1 is 9. All right, so let me deal with that before we move on. So he has to pay the $9 just straight out to defend his building. I have 3. Let's see, how does that work again? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just going to pay this guy again, another $5. So now I'm at 7, 8, 9. I've defended. All right. And let's shuffle this in while we're at it. Okay. Next one. Over here, 13. 13 is Joe Adonis. He's a 7 plus 2. I got to deal with this crap too. So it's 9 again. That was expensive. So here's the 5. There's the, I'm sorry. So that's 7, 8, 9. Wow. Barely made it. That would have really been frustrating. Okay. So then I got to put their buildings into places. This guy didn't even show up. So he gets discarded right away. So that was token 4 because we just booted him out. He couldn't build anything. So long. And then 13, we do establish there. All right. The last 3 are going to go in 11, 9, and 16. And I realized that last time I forgot to put these policemen out. So the policemen, which that was just only penalizing me. The policemen this round are going to go in 2, 11, 15, and 4. Now, That's where they are. I'm defended in those, so I should be okay. Now the last couple of policemen are going to go into 5, 6, 14, and 9. Whoops. Like that. Okay. We take our 3 workers back. And then I have to do an evaluation round on our land. Now, here, what happened, what transpired? So I still have 2. He still has 3. So that's 2. That's 3. He gets a 30. I get a 20. Let's take a 50. Put back 30. That's good. Here, it's the same situation. He has 2. We both have... Oh. No, because he's not defending it, thank goodness. If he was defending it, I'd be hosed. But because I have a family member there, we both push, nothing happens. And then over here, I still pick up the 30 because he hasn't gone there. Okay. Did he get anything this round? He should have gotten, so we had the 30. I had the 20. He should have gotten 10 for this. Okay. We take his 2 unused cards. We shuffle it into this last stack. There we go. We are now on Act 3. Literally 4 more turns. There are not a ton of turns in this game. There really aren't. You have to be very calculating. I'm not sure I'm being a very good calculator, but that's how you got to do with this game. All right. I need to cook some books for sure. I really like to score this one, so I need to build in here. This is not going to happen. And this could possibly happen if I build a casino in here, which I could do. So, let's see. If I build a casino there, I need to... All right, I need to do this carefully and concisely. I have already produced. So the first thing I could do is move around what I'm doing, which I think I want to do. So let's move. Now, which one should I upgrade? Probably the car. And then I'm going to play this car card. This will upgrade it again. So that's 2 upgrades here. Oh, I moved him that one time, darn it. Let's do a count. 2, 6, 9, 10, 11. So he should be here. And I got 3, 5, 8, 10, 14. So I should be here. So I get another family member, which I can support. Hold, thank goodness. Now, this one, I just bumped that, which puts my other truck available, which is exactly what I want to take this truck right here. And I'm going to get to move 3 spaces. Plus 2. So what that means is I'm going to go 1, 2 for my plus 2. Actually, yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. So those can be sold. And then I'm going to bring him back this way. Okay. All right, that should do it for that. Now, I have to take a card. I think I want to take this card because I still need to do some more protection. What's he going to do? What's we're going to do? He's going to go with this. So he is going to boost this for 1. He is then going to produce. He's going down here. All right, so he's going to produce. What's he going to produce? 2 more barrels. He's got barrels at the yin-yang as soon as he needs to sell them. All right, that's out. Now, I have 2 to defend. I really need to build these first. So let's just scrap that idea that it was just bubbling up in my head. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get a family member, which I can afford. And then I'm going to get this. I'm going to take the free goon. And I'm also going to buy, with $3 more, some more goons. I really need them. Okay. And then I'm going to play this card. Comes with a book. And then I get to do some defending. So I've got 2, 4, 5. It's going to cost me 4 each. I'll put this out. I swear, I like literally just said I was going to do something different, than I did that. I don't understand me sometimes. Yeah. So is everybody square with the police? Yes. And then I don't have to spend this yet, which I'm going to need these anyway in a minute. Yeah. I'm not very happy about how I did that, but no takes backsies. All right. Now, he's going to go in Mr. Brownish, orangish suit. He's going to go up 1. This goes up 1. So now we're neck and neck. He is going to build a casino. Where is he going to build it? He's going to build it in space 15. Is 15 on the board? It is on the board. He takes the one that he hasn't taken yet that's worth the most points, which would be this. He gets to assault this guy and remove him. He gets to put his casino right there, which stinks because now it knocks out my easy money, but we knew that was coming eventually. And then he is going to move barrels. So he can move up to 3 barrels. He's going to put 1 over here, 1 over there, and 1 over there. Okay. That's that. I didn't draw a card. I am just not going to remember that. I don't know why. What card do I want to draw, though? That's a great question. I don't really know. I don't think it matters. Okay. Now, my last round for my last move for the round. I really need to score on these area majorities because the last time we're scoring on them. And then basically what I'm going to need to do after that is defend everybody. So here he now beats me. I only get 20 for that. So that's punitive. If I was to try to do this, I'd have to build a casino in this place right there and then defend it before the end. I feel like I'm going to be just short on turns. What I really need to do is cook some books too. Being third here isn't the end of the world. I think I'd rather cook some books. So to do that, we'll go here. We'll discard the one that I just did. He unfortunately is going to get $5 because of his casino. Then I get to do 2 things. The first one will definitely be to upgrade probably my strength. I'm just getting whomped. It's going to cost me another card. It's not going to cost me that card, though. And then, do I lose all my cards? Because I played the one. Yeah, I have to play all these cards. Yep, no choice about it. Because of that. Then I get 2 more of these loyalty tokens, which I think I'm going to have plenty of. Especially in how I will finish doing that. Then I'm cooking some books. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 out here. So that I can get $20 right now. Then, what else? It's so frustrating. I have enough for these, so I can get this. Let's see, what else do I have? Do I have 3 over there in the 4th spot? No, I don't have that. I don't have that. Do I have this one? 9 or more. Well, I do, right? Because I got 4, 8. Yes, so I have this. So I can get another one of these, which I'm not sure this is really all that helpful, but I feel like I've goofed. And then my final one, I also can get this because I have 5 of those. So it's another one of those. Not the most helpful. I got the $20 though. Yeah. So am I all defended on the board? Yes. So what would be the best thing to finish the game with? Because that's what I have to figure out now. Boy, I don't know. Probably robbing the place. Because then at least there, I could... Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do that. So if I'm going to do that, that means I want to get one of these cards here. I don't know if that's going to help. All right. It's probably not. Okay. What's he going to do? A 4 card. These are big. So he's also going to go here. Well, at least I blocked him from being able to hose me there. He gets another $5. That is such a frustrator. And then he's going to go up 1. He's going to place another one of these. He's going to put it in space number 5. And space 5 does have a way for him to go here. Luckily, he won't be able to defend it, I don't think, before the end. Space 5. He went there. He also gets another one of these. What doesn't he have? Oh, darn, he gets his 20. That's a really strong pull for him. $20 on that one. Okay, and then he's going to defend with just 1 guy because he never really put into that. So he's going to put up his defense here. And then he's going to sell. So he gets to sell 20, 40, and that's $70. That is a huge turn for this guy. Just huge. All right. $70. So this card is done. All right. Let's see what the comments. Let's see. Yeah, it is easy to forget. I mean, the free card at the end of every turn, I don't know why. It just makes me forget it. I mean, it's the simplest way. It's even printed on the board, but for whatever reason indeed. Okay, so we're done with the round there. Now, this is really kind of getting to the end game sides now. So we're going to have the final attack from the mob, and they're going to go into 3 places. The first place is going to be here. It's space 9. And he's going to go with a 9. Luckily, my opponent's there also, so he has to spend $9. I'll take any little bit I can get. And I got to come up with 9 defense. Well, I've got 4. I could throw in 5 more. That's 8. And 1 more is 9. So I'm defended also in space 9. Now, the next one is going to be here, which I don't have to deal with. 11. It's also 9. Oh, wait, did I say 9? The other one, space 9, was actually 11. It was 11 bucks. So, because he has a +2. So let me finish my thought here. So this is 9 and space 11. Just a minute. We'll come back there. So he owes $2 more, and I owe 2 more goons. Now, this one, he's going to owe 9 plus 11 more. Yes. Take him down, take him down, take him down. So he gets 4 back. And then the final space, nobody's at. Thankfully, I can't afford it, so I'm happy about that. Right here, space 16, and it'd be a 12. Well, it'll be 10 plus 2. Okay. Now, last turn, it's him who gets to go first. We only have, oh no, wait, I'm sorry, I got to evaluate. I got to put the policeman out. Getting all excited. Okay, policeman here. 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 And there. Okay, now we do the evaluation. Starting over here. This guy has 2 districts now. I have 2 districts because he never was able to block or to defend that. So that's very lucky. And he has no districts. So I get 20. I'll take it. Over here, I have this one because he doesn't have a defender, so I take precedence. So that's 1 for me, 2, and 1. So we both have 1. This is still a push. That really has not been a very interesting territory for majorities this time. Now here, unfortunately, the red, he does not have that. The red only has 1 now. And did I do that right? Yeah, 1, 1, 2. So it's 2, 1, so we pushed, yes. Okay, so here the red has 1, he has 1, I have 1. Actually, the red doesn't have, yeah, that's because we tie there. No, the red is, no, yes, because the red doesn't ever defend. I think that's right. So in that case, we all tie, so we would get 20 apiece. So that is a push there too. So I did a little decent defending, I think. 20 to him, and let's get 100. Changing the 80. Okay. Now, final turn. So he's going to go first, followed by me. Dang. Unfortunately, he gets his other 4 card. This is going to be a very strong turn for him. So he's going to go up 1 here. He can't go up anymore there. He's going to play another casino. Where is he going to put it? He's going to put it 13. Is that on the board? As far as open, 15, 13. Yes. All right, so he's going to put it in this spot. That guy's out of the game. Doesn't really matter. The building doesn't really even exist because he doesn't have protection. Now he's got protection of 2. So he's going to protect him. Darn, that's a big score because that is 20 points for him and another. You know what? I hope I haven't been doing this wrong where he needed to protect that for this. I may have been, but I don't remember when this police officer came on there. So it's only a penalty to me, I guess. Then he's going to cook 3 books. Which one's he cooking? Well, he's definitely got 5 out now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he doesn't. Haha. Well, that's a stroke of luck. He does not meet this. He does not meet this. And he does not meet that. He never scores those anyway, I guess. He does get this one, unfortunately. 15. And then he's going to get one of these. And when he does it, he gets 10. So it'll be 25. Okay. And that is it for him. Now, my final turn. Best thing I could do would be potentially to sell the barrels, which I think is what I want to do. So if I sell the barrels and then also rob one, I can get some money. So that's what I'd like to do. So I'd like to do this action here. I need to get 11. So I've got 4, 8, 9, and I can buy some more. Okay, I could do that. Just barely, but I can do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my last turn here, and then I'm going to take this card, put it in here. Now, do I have a bottle out here that pays 20? Of course not. Why would I? That's too bad. It doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to be able to play it, so I'm just going to put it in my collection. So I have it out there. Then I'm going to get this goon for free. And I need, again, in order to get this 11, so I've got these two guys out here. It's 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more goons. 11. And I need to spend $4 out of here. This is $6 back. Okay. So now I can rob this boat. It is the white boat. Take this barrel, which I'm not going to sell, but I just take it. And this gives me a +1 here. I get to make barrels. I don't think barrels do anything for you at the end of the game, but let's just produce it. +1 for my bonus. Sorry. This is not... I'm doing this in the wrong order. No +1 for my bonus. Okay. 5 times that, which is my deal there, which is $10. I'll take it. I'll take it. $10. Cash in hand. And it would have been nice if I could have done that before. Well, it doesn't matter. You already cooked those books on me. Okay. Is that it? Pretty sure it is it. These are all gone. So now we go to the end of the game. End of the game scoring is this. We basically sum up our bottle collection, our defended buildings we have, and then we see who's got the most points. So let's start with him. His bottle collection will net him, oh man, 70. That's huge. My bottle collection will net me 5, 10, 15, 25, 45. Not as huge. 45 will take a 50. And then we will do the, I just want to make sure. Doubly sure. It's just the bottles. Safe. Money you have protected buildings. Any bonus from the helpers. Yep. Okay. Protected buildings now. What do I have? All mine are protected. So I've got 10, 20, 40, 50. That's really weak. Just really didn't get... I think I just turned myself into knots. All right. Now what did he get? He gets a ton. 20, 40, 55, 70, 80, 100. That is going to definitely win him the game. All right, so where are we then on the final stretch? So he has 200, 300, 320, 324. What do I have? Not 324, I could tell you that much. This is not a good game for me. 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yikes. 273 to 324. Well, he trounced me on that one. That was a lot less close than it had been before. And I think the area control. I mean, those last two plays were huge. My book cooking was weak. I felt like in that first turn, it was funny. When I played the first turn, I felt like I had almost really stumbled over myself. It was a bad first turn because it was very inefficient. You really can't afford to make mistakes in this game. You got to play it in order, in the right way. But I had a great time, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed watching as well. Thanks so much for everybody who joined me live. It was great. I'm going to try to do this a lot more just for fun. And everybody who joined in, I really appreciate it. I love the comments, and I've always appreciated your guys' support, honestly. So, as I always say, whatever you do in the future, I really, really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Thanks so much for watching, and that's it. Now, how do I stop this thing? Let's see. Sorry, a little clunky here. Gotta take that off. Yeah, you guys have a good night too, everybody. Take it easy.